honestly, it's an organization that's given an outlet to those who've been through hardships that some of us can't even imagine. And not only is it giving them an outlet and a platform, but it's also letting them know that there's others out there that can relate to them that's been through what they've been through and also succeeding in it. Where a lot of us would have thought it would have been the end, everyone in Born to Rise is turning it into the beginning. So one more time, before I start my music, make some noise for Born to Rise!
The only time I ever feel a bit different is when I come outside. People can be so cruel sometimes. But it's a good thing that I have thick skin. Like when I have my breakfast on the go and two men mock me while I eat. Or on vacation, when we catch teenagers across the table from us trying to take pictures of my rear end. I then start to think, am I really that different?
Me losing my dad to suicide is that it kind of made me fear the future a bit. I always thought, like, what if I get to a point where I'm not happy with myself, and what if I get depressed and want to kill myself? But I'm very positive, so I look at it as it gives me reason to work really, really hard every single day. And I just want to be proud of who I am at every moment. Look in the mirror and be proud of who I am so that I never get to the point where I feel that I need to give up and end my life.
We were all born to rise. And tonight you have the grand opportunity to create change in your life right now. You can achieve anything you want to achieve in your life if you can put in the work. If you want to adapt to change, if you want to focus, it's your choice. It's up to nobody else but you.
To turn my roadblock into a pit stop, my chance to refuel. To turn my weaknesses into strengths, my cancer into a jewel. I was forced to find my inner beauty and strength and discovered a powerful voice I did not know I had. I had a gift to inspire others with a purpose to give a helping hand. I chose not to be a victim and took control. Guiding others going through the same journey as I was like food to my soul. Sharing my experience instead of hiding when I easily could was my contribution to the greater good. My way of making the most of every day I had left. Whether God were to take me now or extend my last breath.
Give it up. Aisha Robinson, founder of Born to Rise. Woo. Thank you so much, Aisha. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Vitiligo is a skin condition with no specific cause as to why we lose the pigment in our skin. It's a disease that is not contagious and that can happen to anyone at any age, of any ethnicity, and of any gender. I initially noticed a small white spot on my right thumb. I had an idea what it was, but decided to ignore it in the hopes that it would just disappear. When it's still there after several weeks, I reached out to my friend who suffers from vitiligo herself. We were at Dawson at the time when I showed her the spot on my thumb. She asked me if I had ever gotten it checked out, and I told her I hadn't. and she told me to come with her to the bathroom, so I followed her in, and that's when she looked at me and said, "Aisha, you have vitiligo." Sorry. Right then and there, I broke down into tears.
Stay strong, girl.
Various thoughts popped into my head. Wait, does this mean I'm going to be all white? But I'll be ugly. People will think I'm ugly. Will I lose all my friends? No one's gonna like me. Am I ever gonna have a boyfriend, kids, a family? I envisioned the worst. I had thoughts that death would be better than living with this disease. As it progressed, people started to notice it more. They would stare constantly, nudge their friends to get a glimpse of me, and some would even make rude remarks, or have a look of disgust written all over their face. This only led to more thoughts of suicide. How can I continue going through my whole life knowing that every day that I stepped outside my house, someone new is going to be staring at me? That someone will be making their own judgments about who I am without even considering getting to know who I actually was. I became depressed. I saw no happy ending living with this disease. I saw the rest of my life being alone, not being accepted, and being constantly stared at. Many